feel so glam today, but I know that in 5 seconds, I'm gonna be a freaking sweaty mess because I'm back in my studio, aka the sauna. Oh my gosh! I can't even. But I look so fabulous today. So, hi guys, I welcome you here today on the Web Therapist channel. It's really a bright sunny day, and I thought this video is a bit late, but you know what? Who cares, right? This is the videos that I have watched on March. So this is the video, the movies that I have reviewed and really analyzed throughout of March, and now we are on April 5th. So hi guys, everybody, it's April now. How are all you doing today? But yeah, I'm posting this on a Sunday because yeah, I'm doing Sundays now. I just realized that why not? I'll be uploading now 4 times a week, so I hope you all like it, guys. So let's roll. Okay, so what are we starting off today? The first movie that I've watched in March is The Greatest Showman, because I was watching Zoella last month. I guess it was her monthly favorites video. I'm not really quite sure. But she mentioned that she really liked this movie, The Greatest Showman, and that she watched the movie more than 5 times, and she really loved it. And I trust her opinions on a lot of things, fashion, movies, on books. So I realized, I told my sister, hey, I told her The Greatest Showman sounds like a great movie, and I told her to download it. And then later that day, we watched it, and Zoella is really great. I really love that movie. It's basically a man who is striving to give his family a great life, and he decided that he wanted to make a circus. And he was not from a really wealthy family, and he really wanted to his children to have a great life. So he kept chasing his dreams, and can we tell we have Hugh Jackman, Zac Efron in there. It's really jam-packed. I leave it up to you on what you think. I urge you really to download The Greatest Showman. It's really good. The soundtrack is really amazing, which I play it over and over again on my phone at night. It is really good. I urge you to watch it. And for me, I guess The Greatest Showman, I would give it 5 stars out of 5. It's that good. I would really, every time I rewatch it, it feels like I've been watching it just now, you know, that feeling. And you know what? It is really great. So I urge you to watch it. Since I am in such a mood with Hugh Jackman, and I just realized that he actually knows. He actually is singing, which is amazing. I really didn't know that he sang that well. So I realized, since I'm in a Hugh Jackman kick, I would watch Les Miserables. And I know I'm a little bit late at the party. Les Miserables has been with us for many years, but I've decided to watch Les Miserables, and it was, I don't know how I feel about it. I've been a fan of musical before, but this is musical through and through. It is basically a story of a man, Hugh Jackman actually he was out of prison, and then he had a parole, and then someone, what do you call the man, the officer. I don't know that I forgot the name of the officer, but he is on the hunt for Gentle John for years and years. And here is John, actually a mayor of a city now, hiding his identity. And then there's Anne Hathaway, of course, really great actress. I also urge you to watch it. It is really heartbreaking though. The Greatest Showman, although it's dramatic, it's not as, dramatic and heartbreaking as Les Miserables. But it is a really good movie. I felt the heart of it. It's like you're with these characters and you feel what they feel. And I really like the acting of Anne Hathaway, Hugh Jackman, Amanda Seyfried. I really love what they did, and the end part, I would not spoil it to you, but I almost cried, and I really like it. So yeah, I guess with Les Miserables, it's dramatic, made me cry, but it's a good movie through and through. So I guess I will also give that 5 stars out of 5. Okay, so the third movie that I have watched, since I am in a really musical kick that month, the first week of the month, my sister saw that The Greatest Showman also produced La La Land, which also were a bit late for the party, since La La Land it's been with us a long time now. So we watched it. I liked it as well. It's really good. It's about 2 people who, one is an actress and aspiring actress, and the other one is an aspiring musician who wants to have his own jazz club. And they merged together. They fell in love, and I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I like the songs. I like City of Stars, and especially when Emma Stone sang The Fool's Who Dream. I really relate to it. I feel her heart while she's singing it. She was in that low point of life, on that moment that she was giving up on her dream. I really felt the heartbreak and the frustration on her song. I really liked it. I don't want to spoil it, but let me know how you feel about the ending of La La Land if you watch it, because I feel like they really don't need it. I see the irony, but I don't see the necessity of why they did that. So I guess La La Land for me it's good. It's fun. The coloring of the movie is really good. I really like the 50s vibe of it. So I would give it 4 stars out of 5, because just the ending really scarred me for a bit. I don't understand why. But yeah, I would leave it up to you guys. Okay, so the 4th movie that I've watched last month, my sister actually introduced this movie to me. It was introduced to her in a film class. Actually, she showed me the trailer of the movie, and I first thought maybe this is just a comedy, type of movie. So it's 3 Idiots. If some of you have watched it, leave a comment down below how you feel about it. I really loved it. I thought I'm just not gonna love it because some comedic films, they just like, it's just the story doesn't have any depth in it. But this movie has a lot of layers in it. It is actually a Bollywood film. If you haven't watched those films, I urge you to watch it. It's really good. It's like a Korean made film, but it is from India. It's Bollywood, but it is really good. I really like how they executed it. you would thought that you are in the climax of the story, but then there is another layer to the story, if you know what I mean. Basically, it is actually a road trip of two guys who are in search for their other friend in college. I'm just gonna leave it at that because their other friend is missing and they both is in a search for it. So while they are on the road, there are flashbacks of what happened in college and things like that, how they met each other. So I'm gonna leave it like that. It's 3 hours, but it is 3 hours of absolute fun, and it's also a heartfelt movie. Like it is really good. I'm urging you to watch it. It's Three Idiots. So yeah, just comment down below if you love Pia, because she's really pretty. So yeah, that is fourth movie that I watched. So the fifth movie that I watched after all that, I decided to revisit some Korean drama film. And I thought, because my sister was playing My Love from Another Star, if you know that, she's playing it on the laptop, and I saw Kim Soo-yoon because he stars in there, and I told my sister, hey, will you download his movie Real? Just because he's in it, and I thought it would be like a James Bondy type of film. Like, I don't know what's in my mind because I haven't seen the trailer, and it's Kim Soo-yoon. So I said, you know what, let's watch it. It's him, we love him. Let's just watch it. And till now, I don't know what I feel about the film. I mean, it's good. It's really made greatly. I'm not gonna see Kim Soo-yoon the same way ever again after watching that. He really did a good job acting in that one. I can't believe that I know he's a great actor, but in that level of acting, that is a new shade that I've seen of Kim Soo-yoon, and I won't be able to forget it. But one of those films that you sat down with it and then you need to go somewhere. Like if you want to buy something from the store and you've been out 30 minutes and you came back, it's like, have I missed anything? Because I bet you did not. I mean, I love Kim Soo-yoon, but I think that's not a really good criteria to judge a movie. Just you like the character or the person that's acting in it. I don't get that movie at all. I know there's a lot of symbolism and metaphors about drugs and everything, but I really don't get it. From start to finish, I'm just standing there like, what's happening? I really don't understand. But yeah, if you really love Kim Soo-yoon, maybe you'll like it, but to me, it's just a really confusing movie through and through. I would tell you about it though. It's about nudity. No, it includes nudity, sex, drugs, violence, and I mean, that's about it. I really don't have to say anything about it. So I think I'll rate it, just because of Kim Soo-yoon's great acting, 2 out of 5, maybe? Yeah, 2 out of 5. The second to the last movie that I have watched on March, since I am now on the found footage horror films kick, by the end of March, I have watched Atrocious. If you are found footage fanatics in there, do you watch Atrocious? What do you think? Leave it in a comment down below. And what I think of Atrocious is, it is atrocious. Really? Half of the movie running in the bushes? I don't understand. And they make it think that this is what's gonna happen, but then it's not. And I don't know what's the relevance of the other scenes in the plot and in the ending, And like I said, 20 minutes of running in the bushes, like I don't know what's happening. It's just running. And I know found footage is supposed to be like that, but I mean, half of the movie is running in the bushes. I don't understand, and like I said, some of the parts are really not relevant to the plot, not relevant to the end of the movie, so I think atrocious is atrocious. I'm just gonna leave it at that. So let me rate it 1 star out of 5. It's good. It's a good, not really scary. I don't know. I can't figure that out. I just can't wrap it up my head. Oh my god. Okay, since I am on a found footage kick, on the last week of March, I have watched a what's the title? So yeah, the last movie that I've watched is Home Movie. Yeah, it's actually Home Movie. That's the title. It is really good. It is a story of a family who has this really two weird twin children, which is you just thought that this is just gonna be a regular movie about family life and everything, but then it goes all to hell. I really liked it. The acting of the family is really good. They feel like they're a real family. The children are really put in this situation that I don't know how they acted. What happened to them after they acted in that manner? I don't understand, but if you really want a found footage movie that is really good and you really feel it, I think that's a really good one. You should really do watch it. So that's Home Movie, and I will rate that 4 out of 5. I really like the storyline. It felt a little short for me, but I really do like the storyline, and I feel it happens to a lot of people. And yeah, you'll see why if you watch it, and then you'll understand what I'm saying. But yeah, 4 out of 5. It's really good. Okay, yeah. So I guess that is all, guys. My sister is calling me. There's food downstairs. So yeah, I hope you really like this video. I'm hoping to do this monthly, every end of the month, just to share with you guys what I've watched, what I've liked, and everything. And I hope you liked the review from last Saturday. And I will do a lot since if I have a product on hand that is really good to review. Hope you liked it. And I am uploading now Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and now Sundays. So I really hope you give this video a like there. Leave me a comment down below. What do you like? Do you like my review? Do you want to say hi or everything? Just leave them a comment down below, and if you want to share this video to your friends, why not? I'm not gonna get mad. And of course, since that you are here already, subscribe there to this. There's in here, right? Subscribe there, and of course, YouTube is a mess. Ring the notification bell if you wanna be updated whenever I upload a video, because I'm interesting. And I'm hoping you like my look today, even though I hope that I will have a fan by tomorrow or someday, something next week, whatever. But I need it. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching again. And I hope you stay tuned, because there's gonna be a lot of shenanigans in the hand. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you came back next time. We'll see you again in the next video. See you guys.